Hey guys, right here I have a 2016 Volkswagen Caddy Maxi Life 2-liter TDI. And today I'm going to make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features inside and out. So here is the key. Let's go ahead and start it up first. To start the Caddy, put your foot on the brake, insert the key into the slot right here, and twist the key like you would in a normal car. The third generation Caddy comes with an electric rack and pinion power steering system, a leather-wrapped flat-bottom steering wheel with sport grips at 10 and 2 is standard on the Maxi Life. The 2.0 TDI 102 engine can be paired to either a 5-speed manual transmission or a 6-speed direct shift gearbox or DSG. DSG is a dual-clutch automated manual transmission that uses one clutch for gears 1, 3 and 5 and another clutch for gears 2, 4 and 6. DSG does not need a clutch pedal or a torque converter, components that are usually found in a regular manual and a regular automatic respectively. With DSG, in addition to smoother shifts and less lag between shift times, drivers can also expect better fuel consumption when compared to a regular automatic. This transmission does feature sport mode and manual shifting as well. The base of the gear lever is wrapped in leather too. This Caddy does have rear parking sensors. Safety features on the Caddy Maxi Life includes 6 airbags, anti-lock braking system with electronic brake force distribution and brake assist, electronic stability program, traction control, electronic differential lock, hill hold assist, engine drag torque control, automatic hazard light activation upon hard braking, front assist with city emergency braking system, an alarm system with immobilizer, deadlocking, and ISOFIX child seat anchor points for the outer 2 second-row seats. Now, let's turn on the hazards, lights, front and rear fog lights, take a look at the engine, and roll down the driver's side window. 16-inch Fortaleza alloy rims are standard on the Maxi Life. The rims on this car are wrapped in Michelin Energy Saver 205/55 R16 tires. Brakes are ventilated discs in front and solid discs out back. For the suspension, the front gets McPherson struts while the rear gets a rigid axle with leaf springs setup. A leisure activity vehicle or LAV is best described as a small van with a tall roof and seats that are placed in a similar position to a conventional hatchback or saloon. One example of an LAV is the Volkswagen Caddy. The Caddy has been around since 1979 and for 3 generations. All the Caddy generations are based on different VW Group platforms. The first was based on the Mark I VW Golf, the second was based on the Mark II Seat Ibiza, and the third is based on the Mark V VW Golf. The third generation debuted in 2004, and the van was made available in various body styles and engines. The third generation Caddy also received 2 facelifts during the 12 years the model has been on sale. The first facelift and the second facelift was launched in 2010 and 2015 respectively. All 3 variations of the third generation Caddy resembled the VWs of that era. Hence, the original 2004 look resembled the Mark I Touran, the 2010 facelift resembled the Mark VI Golf, and the 2015 facelift resembled the Mark VII Golf. This Caddy is fitted with a 2-liter, dual overhead cams, 16 valves turbodiesel inline-4 engine with common rail direct injection. This engine produces 101 horsepower between 2900 and 4000 RPM and 250 Nm of torque between 1300 and 2800 RPM. 13.4 seconds is the time needed to get from 0 to 62 miles per hour or 0 to 100 kilometers per hour, and the top speed is 106 miles per hour or 171 kilometers per hour. The fuel tank carries 60 litres of diesel, and the combined fuel consumption for the Caddy Maxi Life 2.0 TDI 102 DSG is 54.3 miles per gallon or 5.2 litres per 100 kilometers. 136 grams of carbon dioxide is emitted per kilometer, and the Caddy is a front-wheel drive vehicle. The 2016 Caddy is available in the UK as either a panel van, a window van, a combi van, or a passenger van. The latter is marketed as the Caddy Life. Depending on the body style, short or maxi long wheelbase lengths can be chosen, as well as petrol or diesel engines. Exterior features of the Caddy Maxi Life includes automatic manual leveling halogen reflector headlights, automatic wipers, halogen daytime running lights, front and rear fog lights, LED rear number plate lights, rear parking sensors, indicators on the front fenders, body-colored door handles and side mirrors, black protective side strips, black roof rails, and a spare tire under the rear of the van. You do have a speaker down there together with a bottle holder and some storage. Right here you do have your window controls. The front two windows in this car are fully automatic in both directions, while the rear two windows slide forward and back manually. Right here you do have your mirror controls. This car does have heated side mirrors. And right here you do have your central locking buttons. To the left of the headlight switch, this lever allows you to adjust the brightness of the interior at night, while this lever allows you to adjust the level of the headlight. The driver's seat in this Caddy does get full manual adjustments. This lever controls your lumbar support. This knob controls your seat back. This lever controls your seat height. And that lever down there controls your seat position. You do have under-seat storage for the driver's side. Alright. So let's go ahead and see how she revs. This Caddy does have very simple air conditioning controls with all of the controls located right here. To the left you do have your temperature control, in the middle you do have your fan speed, and to the right you do have your different modes together with your front defrost. Right above you do have your air conditioning, rear defrost, heated front windscreen, and recirculation buttons. Right above you do have some storage together with a power outlet. And right down here you do have an area to store your phone or wallet or anything you want to put here. Right here you do have a power outlet as well, together with your USB and auxiliary ports. And right here this button allows you to activate or deactivate the vehicle's automatic start-stop system. If you do have the system activated, the engine will momentarily shut off when you arrive at a stop, such as a traffic light or a traffic jam, to save that extra bit of petrol or diesel depending on what the car is running on. This Caddy has been specified with the Discover Media Head unit that features a 6.33-inch color touchscreen display, various media connectivity options, SD card-based navigation, and 6 speakers for the sound system. I must say, for a stock sound system, the speakers in the Caddy do sound quite decent. We are currently in your Bluetooth audio streaming menu with your current song playing information. You do have the artist, album, title, song duration. Down below, if you hit the source button, you can bring up your list of media options. You do have CD, USB, auxiliary, Bluetooth audio streaming, and 2 SD card slots. If you hit the selection button, you can bring up your different folders. You can go back a song, go forward a song, play, pause. Hit the setup button to bring up your media settings with your sound. Under sound you do have your volume settings, bass, mid, treble, balance and fader, and the beep when you touch the display. You can also activate your mix repeat, go to your Bluetooth settings, remove safely a device, and activate your traffic information. If you hit the radio button, you can access your FM, AM, and DAB digital radio menus, and under those menus you can look at your list of available radio stations in the area, perform a manual tuning search and all that. If you hit the media button, basically we go back to this menu. If you hit the phone button, you can bring up your Bluetooth telephone menu right here. You can add 4 favorite numbers, you can also dial a number, look at your contacts, look at your call lists, and bring up your telephone setup. You can select the parrot phone right here, bring up your Bluetooth settings again, and look at your user profile. Hit the voice button to activate your voice command. You have one SD card slot right here, another one right here. Right down here you do have your volume and power knob. This knob right here, apart from your tuning function in the radio menu, this knob also allows you to go through the displays, if available. And to the right up here you do have your eject button for the CD player, which is located right here. The CD player is MP3 compatible. This card does have navigation, it's just that the SD card is not inserted at the moment. So if you press either the nav or the traffic button, this message pops up instead. Hit the menu button to bring up your list of menus and bring up your setup. Right here you do have your screen settings, language settings, keypad, factory settings, your Bluetooth settings, Wi-Fi settings and all that. Front quarter windows, central locking, there are no controls on the steering wheel, but behind it on the right stalk you do have your wiper controls. If you locate the buttons at the end of the wiper stalk as well as this button down here, you can actually control your multi-information display located within the instrument cluster. Right now you do have the range, average fuel consumption, instant fuel consumption, elapsed time, speed warning, oil temperature, average speed, distance traveled, range for your AdBlue tank, and back to your range. Now, say in this average consumption menu, if you use the button down below, you can go between trip 1 and trip 2. On the left stalk, you do have your indicator, cruise control and speed limiter controls. The steering wheel in this car is tilt and telescopic. You adjust it using this lever down here. You do have a couple of cup holders to the right of the parking brake, adjustable front center armrest with storage down below, auto dimming rear view mirror, and you do have your interior lights right above. You do have quite a large storage bin right above the driver and front passenger. And the sun visor for the driver's side does get a vanity mirror. The driver also does get a grip handle. Alright. So I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now and continue with the rest of the tour. To gain access to the last row of seats, first locate a strap at the base of the seat back. Pull it and flip the seat back down. Then, locate a lever at the base of the seat itself. This flips the whole seat forward, and you can then climb into the last row of seats. Now that I am in the last row of seats, it is actually quite comfortable back here. I do get a bit of room to stretch out my feet underneath the middle row seats. I do get about this much legroom and about this much headroom. There is quite a bit of storage on either side of the last row of seats with a couple of cup holders. And to get out, locate this strap, flip the seat back down. There is another strap down here which you pull to flip the whole seat forward. You do have underfloor storage for the middle row seats. I did set the driver's seat to a position that I would feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is quite a lot of room to stretch out my feet underneath the driver's seat. As for legroom, I get about this much. And due to the height of the car, I do get more than this in terms of headroom. You do have hooks on the B pillars, rear aircon vents with a power outlet down below, and below the power outlet there is a cup holder. Right down there you do have the button to turn off the interior sensors for the alarm system. The rear windows slide. To open up the rear hatch, go towards the rear hatch itself and locate a touchpad right beneath the VW badge. The Caddy's boot measures 530 litres, 1350 litres and 3880 litres in 7-seater, 5-seater and 2-seater modes respectively. In 7-seater mode, there is a cargo cover that can keep items in the boot secure. On both sides of the boot are storage areas, and to the right, there is a compartment to store the vehicle's jack. To the left, there is a light and a power outlet. The fuel flap itself is not actually lockable, but the fuel cap is, so you do need the key to open up the fuel cap. You do have adjustable headrests for all rows of seats in this car. You do have your window control right there. Down below you do have some storage and a bottle holder together with a speaker. The front passenger seat in this car does get full manual adjustments as well, with the same set of adjustments as the driver's side, including your height adjustment and lumbar support. You do have under-seat storage for this side as well. Lockable big glove box. Grip handle for the front passenger, and the front passenger's sun visor does get a vanity mirror as well. Alright, so let's start it up with the door closed. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2016 Volkswagen Caddy Maxi Life 2 litre TDI. Thanks for watching and goodbye.